Hi, this is Broker James, and if you stick with me for just 30 seconds, I will tell you how to put $5 in your pocket at will. This is big. But if you stick with me for 5 minutes, I'll tell you how to put thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars in your pocket when you choose me to represent you in our new deal for your new home. The absolute key to your success, whether grabbing $5 over and over every day or over $10,000 when buying a new home, is a little research and follow through on your part. For example, know that when you go here, you're being overcharged for this, but if you take the time to download the company app, you'll always get another one nearly free, and you're welcome. There's your $5 every day. As for snatching that buyer rebate, here's how. Now, you may think that part of my job is driving here and 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 being an expert on all the houses everywhere. Well, I am, but not the way you think. Before you ever met me, I know you probably went here and were initially interested in, for example, this house, as well as, say, 5 others. You have the ability to gain more information on these 6 homes without ever visiting any of them, but you're going to need a little help. This site is not entirely complete on the information for the properties you're looking at. One of the things missing being the seller disclosures, which is why you'll need to contact a real estate agent or broker who has easy access to those disclosures through a professional real estate website. Now, if you're looking to get a buyer rebate, you don't want to contact the seller's agent, because if you end up writing an offer with someone else, that might cause problems going forward. Instead, contact me at brokerjames@camagic.com, and I'll get all those disclosures sent right to your inbox. Those seller disclosures for each property you requested are going to look like this. Yeah, overwhelming. But I've made several other helpful videos, and if you do this or this, you'll be able to find out how to navigate through each one of these disclosure packages for each one of these properties within a couple minutes, narrowing your search down further before you even visit the home. Speaking of disclosures, here's a disclosure from me, James Smith, broker owner of California Magic Real Estate, to you. I don't yet represent you as a buyer, and even if I do send you those property disclosures you requested, I still don't represent you as a buyer, and neither does anyone else. You're free to find another agent or broker with a better deal until you sign this form, which is property specific, meaning if you've signed this form for another property with another agent, I cannot represent you for that property, but I can represent you for a separate property as long as you've signed this form for that property with me. Getting that buyer rebate from me to you is layered and does involve something extra from you. And by that, I mean I'm not going to physically take you to those 6 houses that you're interested in buying, but I am going to show you how you can view those homes individually without me. Yes, traditionally you can go to open houses, typically on the weekend, and be one of the many who's viewing the home at the same time. But what if you want to see the house on a Wednesday? Remember when you went here? There's a button, Agents Pay to Get Leads, and that button is right here. If you click that button, you're connected with the agent who paid for you to click that button. Let's give that agent a name. That agent's name is now Sue. Sue is not the agent who represents the seller, and Sue will now be trying to represent you to buy this house or one of the other 5. As you remember, Sue does not represent you until you sign this form, and you're free to find another agent or broker with a better deal. If Sue has a better deal for you, sign with her instead of me. Otherwise, Sue has just shown you the house for free. That process can be repeated for the other homes too, and it works to the T. Simple. Now let's get you that rebate. In the next couple weeks, you and I will have had some communication by phone, text, or email, and you'll narrow your search from the initial 6 down to the focused one that you want to write an offer on. At that point, I'm going to do 2 things. First, I'm going to send you a 1-page rebate agreement between us that says if you end up writing an offer to buy a home in which I end up getting a commission, I'm going to give you a buyer rebate. The second thing I'm going to do is send you the actual contract between us and the seller. It's called the Residential Purchase Agreement Package. We'll call it the RPA. It includes this form stating that I represent you as a buyer. And once you and I sign that package, we'll send the RPA to the seller's agent. We sign the rebate agreement between us and the RPA between us and the seller on the same day. And if all goes well, the offer gets accepted. At that point, I'll serve as a traditional brokerage. I'll make all the visits that you need to make to the property with you. I'll coordinate escrow with title, and I'll do everything else that's expected to get the deal closed. The timeline that you should expect from the time you get an accepted offer to the time that you actually own the house is going to be about 30 days. The more time you save me, the higher the buyer rebate's going to be. That buyer rebate's going to be clear and in writing the day we sign the actual purchase contract, and it's going to be more than 50% of my commission. Know that my intention is to offer you the highest rebate possible for your situation.
My name's Kevin. I met James doing an internet search for buyer rebate. I only had to meet him once, and afterwards everything was taken care of by email and text. A couple months later, I moved into my new home and he gave me buyer rebate. Simple.
That buyer rebate is available here, here, and here. Not here, but here, here, and here, or anywhere in California. The best option selling your home and getting the lowest interest rate when borrowing come now in the wrap-up. Let's go. Thanks for watching this video. I am super pumped to make a connection with you. I also broker loans, and I also help you sellers list and sell your home. I always offer the best deals that get you the most amount of money, whether you're buying, selling, or borrowing money for your new home. And I have several other videos here on YouTube that are to your advantage to check out. And the easiest way to access those videos are to like and subscribe to my broker James channel. Now, if you're new and just getting to know me, I know that might be too much of a commit. So just watch the next video that I think is going to be best for you here. Thousands, how to get tens of thousands of dollars. Tens of thousands.